Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I'm going to be previewing the Champions League game that's happening, well, in the morning for me, because as you can see over there, you can see it's 9:42 p.m. my time. So the game's at 9 a.m. my time, so in 11 hours basically. Um, Liverpool, after that gut wrenching defeat to Bournemouth, the defending, we are under massive pressure. Uh, Arne Slot's future is being questioned. Um, Injuries in the squad, there's, like, what a, there's a leaky defence, we're now sixth in the Premier League, um, or seventh, I think, something like that. um, in the Premier League, in the Premier League, um, and Wataru Endo is going to have to play centre back in this. Assuming he was the one that came on for Gomez, who went off injured. Konate's out with personal reasons. So we've got no real other choice unless we bring up a youngster from the academy or the reserve team. So we're really struggling in that department. Um, you know, Chiesa's fitness is in question. Qarabag, they have a full squad, no injuries. They're resilient. They came back from behind to beat Frankfurt 3-2, I think it was. Um, they had a draw against Chelsea and they beat Benfica. So they're in some really good form. In the Champions League, they're punching way above their weight, in my opinion. So if we lose this game, I think Slot has to go. There's no excuses. Um, maybe he's now saying that he prefers to play teams with a low block. Watch, bro, just stop talking about the low block, please. I'm sick of it. It's getting tiring. He's either he either likes playing against it or he doesn't. He can't make his mind up. I think it's just a shit take. He's now saying that when we lost to PSG last year in the round, that's what helped us win the Premier League. He might be right, but also the teams around us were shit last. I mean, Arsenal bottled the league. Man United finished way down in 18th or 17th. Um, Spurs were where they are now, 17th or something like that. Um, Man City just, I don't know, they had injuries with Rodri out and they just and some of the new signings that came in didn't really shine like we thought they would have. Chelsea, I mean, Chelsea was Chelsea. Newcastle, they were, you know, Forest were up there at one point, with their good run of form with Chris Wood scoring goals. Villa were doing pretty well. I mean, Villa have improved since last season in my eyes. The way they're in fourth, I think they currently are now, um, is insane to me. Third or fourth? Third. I think they're behind Man City, aren't they? So yeah, I think the league last year compared to this year was shit. Uh, so yeah, like um, possession, possession dominance exploiting Karabak's poor away scoring lately. But yeah, opportunistic. Qarabag, they're an opportunistic team. They like to score on counterattacks, thrive in chaos, love momentum swings. One of their key players is a player called Duran. Top goal scorer is Turel Bayramov with 7 goals. And a pretty good. Yeah, they recently signed Jonathan Montiel from Rayo Vallecano, Vallecano, um, in August, and they signed a Brazilian player from Palmeiras in July. So, Pedro Piacalo, a 24-year-old defensive midfielder or central midfielder, market value 1.9 million New Zealand dollars. He's played. He actually played in the. Played against Eintracht Frankfurt. He played a whole 90 minutes. Got a 6.7 rating in that game. Played against Ajax. Got a 6.5 rating in that game. I'm using FootMob for these, by the way. Played against Napoli the whole 90 minutes, got a 6.4. Played against Chelsea the full game, 90 minutes, played a 6.5. Best performance was against FC Copenhagen, where he got a 7.9, playing the full 90 minutes. So, yeah, he's a good player, a bit inconsistent with his rating. And then Jonathan Montiel, who came from Rayo Vallecano, played 84 minutes against Eintracht Frankfurt, getting a 6.4 rating. So he also played against Ajax. Came on as a sub for 3. Can't really read into that. But yeah, he seems to be a attacking midfielder at 27 age on a free transfer, market value $1.2 million. So yeah, Qarabag, not a bad squad. That was their recent transfers. Currently sits second in the table behind league leaders, the Bar FK, who they played. Who they play in March. March the 1st is their next game against them. So their expected goals per match is 1.9. They've got 8 clean sheets in the Azerbaijan Premier League, and a expected goals conceded of 0.7. So yeah, pretty good defensive team. I mean, not the greatest on attack, but even the league leaders are sitting on a 1.9 as well. Qarabag, not the best team in Azerbaijan at the moment, but you know they have been. They were last season. That's how they qualified for the Champions League. So, yeah. Anyway, I think prediction. I like to hope it's like a 3-0 type game. You know, Szoboszlai scoring from pieces. I mean, that's just what he seems to do at the moment, isn't it? um, um, so yeah, um, I hope Slot can win this game. You know, I think if he does lose or it's a draw, I think we could be seeing a 10 a.m. sacking. I don't know, not 10 a.m. but I mean in 10 a.m. UK time tomorrow after the game. I think we could see a sacking after the game if Slot does lose or draws. I don't think a draw would necessarily be a lot of FSG is. They haven't come out and said, but it sounds like they're gonna give Slot till the end of the season. I just don't think so. I think we've got a twist sooner rather than later. I reckon if we draw our next 5 games, or and chuck maybe 1 or 2 losses in there, I think it could be wraps. I'm not saying maybe even the next 3 or 4 games. Like I'd give him till maybe February, the end of February, and or maybe even mid-February, and see how our form has been by then, and then make a decision. Um, a lot of people talking about Xabi coming in. I think he's the preferred favourite. I think there's been a lot of talks between Liverpool and Xabi. um, that's the case. I think he could be in sooner than people expects. So yeah, I really hope Slot wins this game in the morning. Um, but also I wouldn't be opposed to Xabi coming in. I think a fresh face, fresh opinion, a fresh uh, tactical way of playing the game might boost the squad and might help us kick on and stay in a European spot and maybe go on to win the Champions League up, or probably not the Premier League. Anyway, guys, think that's enough of me on. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed my opinion or my preview slash opinion on Qarabag FK, the team out of Azerbaijan who we're playing. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Please leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you are new. Turn on the post notification bells so you don't miss a video. And I'll see you guys in the next one.